What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's good to see you all again. As always, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment purposes only, so let's be entertained. Looking at Redbox today, we have reasons to be excited. I hope you guys are excited. I hope that we're trending back in the right direction for you. I thought we could start off with just pulling up the Ortex, take a quick peek at that, see what's going on there. We saw just a little bit of an adjustment. The estimated short interest percent of the free float coming in at 143, and the cost to borrow average is at 656%. So we like to see that. Nothing wrong with seeing a high cost to borrow average. Beautiful. Maybe some of this was actually, a little bit of covering today. We don't know, but I would assume that some of that would probably be covering that we're seeing in the charts. Doesn't mean all of them covered by any means, but we did see that volume pick back up, which was really nice to see come back into the play. I was watching just to see how we were going to respect breaking out of this channel. I was saying in the last video I really wanted to see that $6 hold, and I thought it was nice to see it just make a couple of tests of that $6. We broke up, came down, tested it a couple of times, shot right back up, even tested it and fell out for a brief period of time, but it quickly recaptured and even tested it again. So right now I am looking at kind of this little flat top setup that we have going on. I think it's going to flag out here unless there's some sort of strong push that just happens to come in after hours or pre-market. So it's not big enough that I'm going to say it's going to build out for a very long time. I think we're going to see which way it goes relatively quickly. I would love to see it hold the trend line that I have drawn here, but this is a very short time frame and not tested for very long. So I think that trend line is going to need to be adjusted. I think it might be just a wee bit too steep for something that's sustainable, be able to hold on to. So we are probably going to adjust this after we get another day or two into the play and be able to see really where that trend is going. But all in all, looking good. It's holding really close to it still here in after hours. I thought it was going to come back down and test the 6, and I'm not even worried if it does. I want to see, if it does test it, is it going to hold this support again? And if you guys are ever interested in seeing the Ortex, I'm going to try to start posting it onto my Twitter. I think it's UT_vid or UT_vids. I got the same profile picture. You'll see me. So if you want to follow, you can see the Ortex updates there. I'll post them on a few of the plays that I'm following. But as always, just looking at the charts, looks strong. I like to see that the volume came back into the play. That was good to see. We don't necessarily need volume for price action, but it definitely helps. Along with price action comes that volume, or vice versa. One doesn't necessarily mean the other. Looking at the RSI, it is cooling off just a little bit on the shorter time frames, which I don't want to see. I want to see us sit at least, 50 level, just to maintain some consolidation and we don't get pulled back too far. And overall, on a longer time frame, it doesn't look bad. We're setting higher lows as it's going, so we can see kind of where we started off. Took a breather, a little bit more of a breather, but still setting a higher low. And we can see that higher low coming in here. So maybe it will pull back just a little bit to cool off some on the 30-minute before it wants to take that run. Even on the 1 hour, we're seeing higher lows being set with the RSI, so I like to see that also. But keep an eye on the RSI. Short-term MACD showing that it probably is going to just have some lower consolidation for a little bit until we get that cooking again, and that makes sense. But all in all, everything, I would say, in my opinion, looks like we are getting that trend reversal. We want to see how long it can actually sustain itself, and are we going to start respecting a new channel here in that $6 to $7 range? I hope so. I would actually like to see us get up and above that $7 quicker than not. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time there. I mean, back here we definitely spent enough time to be able to consolidate and show that it was worthy to hold in that channel. So I'm more curious about seeing what we do in that 7 to 8 if it wants to take a little bit of time to consolidate there. want to see it get up there and just do its thing. And like I said, our resistance are still sitting right around those dollar levels with the MAs that are going to come into play. So from here, 7 will probably get hit, 8, 9, so forth. We will touch back on those as we get a little bit closer as time goes on. So nice day, guys. I hope you all are enjoying it, at least while we have it. You know, take advantage of these good days so that you remember why you're still here. Thank you guys again for coming back and watching another video. If you don't mind, drop a like or subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any of the updates. As always, stay golden, people, and may your accounts stay green.